In this video, we will see how to use OctoPrint with Prusa Mini Plus. To use OctoPrint with our printer, we will need Raspberry Pi, a micro USB cable, and micro SD card. Let's first go to OctoPrint website, which is octoprint.org, and let's download. So we will first need to install Octopi. Easiest way to install Octopi is using Raspberry Pi Imager. So let's go ahead and download Raspberry Pi Imager. Octopi is essentially OctoPrint and all other required software combined together so that we can run it on Raspberry Pi. Now let's select the operating system first. So we will select Octopi as our operating system. And then choose your memory card as your storage. Once you are done with this, press Shift, Control, and X on your keyboard to get advanced options. Here we can configure our Wi-Fi. If you need to use SSH, then SSH password and other options. So first, I'm just setting up my SSH password. Then you can configure your Wi-Fi. So I'm just using my default Wi-Fi. You can choose your country. And then click Save. Click on the right button to burn or copy Octopi to your micro SD card. After this process is finished, insert micro SD card in your Raspberry Pi, connect Raspberry Pi to a power source, and connect Raspberry Pi to Prusa Mini Plus using micro SD cable. Turn on Raspberry Pi and printer and type octopi.local in your browser. Then you will see this setup wizard. You need to follow these steps only once after starting Raspberry Pi for the first time after Octopi installation. Type in your username and password and then click on Create Account. Keep default values for this. For this step, add name of your printer, then add model, Print volume values can be found on Prusa knowledge base. You can see the URL on your screen. Just enter those values from the web page. Check custom bounding box option, and these values as well can be found on Prusa knowledge base. And that's it. Your setup steps are done. Now let's add OctoPrint to PrusaSlicer. For that, click on the settings button, then go to API and copy the global API key. Now go ahead and open your PrusaSlicer. Go to printer settings, click on the setting icon, and in the drop down select OctoPrint. Click on browse and you should see Octopi instance running. Paste the API key and click OK. Let's try to print and test object now. You will see a G icon on lower right corner. Click on that, hit upload and print. This will upload the G code file on OctoPrint and it will start printing. Now go back to octopi.local in your browser. Click on the connect button and you should see some activity on the temperature panel.